Hello there everybody, 6F Cyrus here, the Engaged Gamers, with a friend for a very specific purpose.
To co-commentate, of course.
No, to be Bladewolf and have terrible times. Aw man, I need to fix my Steam. Let's just show our friends playing different games, that's amazing.
Well, mainly your friends, as it's your screen.
That's true. Let's do Jetstream! No, I'm kidding. We are definitely here for Bladewolf. I had to get some practice in because Bladewolf is not the easiest to play as. You'd think, you know, hey, it's great, you get to be a dog, but no.
LQ84I, acknowledge. I have your orders. You will see them through down to the letter.
Of course I can't hear the audio, but that doesn't matter. I have my material done and ready.
AIs, don't you? I trust that will serve as adequate
such as...
So, your orders
His exoskeleton resembles a dog. Dogs howl at the moon. Amusing on 2 levels.
That's one of my favorite lines from him, actually.
It's actually kind of a alteration on one of his lines, because the other one's about bones, and this one's about my username, so...
Oh, okay.
Get it?
Yep. First sneak kill. Let's just cut him up. Cut him up, there we go.
Chainsaw! Chainsaw! Couldn't resist the Kikoskia reference.
Let me
Of course, the original reference is, of course, chain gun, but...
Hey, it works, it's in context.
Yep.
There we go.
Yes, it is.
So the way you play Bladewolf is definitely more stealth. If you're out in the open too much, you're gonna have a bad time. I will demonstrate that here soon. Actually, you know what? Let's just fight. Are you really that bad at your job?
You are not very well suited to a battle.
Yeah, I mean, he could've, unless that visor thing really obscures your vision that much.
It doesn't. Like, Bladewolf has one of those visor things, and this is what it allows him to do.
Ah, yes, Ultra Vision. Just like with Dryden.
Yes. Which they call augment mode, which, I don't know, it's kind of cheesy. So this guy's gonna appear right here.
Again, oh, out of nowhere. Then again, it's like supposed to be a simulation, I'm guessing?
Yes. Most of Bladewolf's story is simulation. Until that mission that I just got done practicing.
Mission complete.
Let's just say our first real boss is gonna be a surprise.
The only boss.
Pretty much. Ooh, S rank! S rank! I'll take it.
Uh-huh! Yeah. I'm guessing S ranks are pretty much as hard as getting Rainbow V ranks in the... in Beautiful Joe.
Actually, for that mission, I got S rank first time and I got S rank this time, so that should tell you. I mean, it's 3 enemies.
True. True. But getting Rainbow Vs in Beautiful Joe, kinda a bit difficult. I won't lie, because not only do you have to not take any damage, but you also have to reach an invisible V point goal, as well as finishing up in a certain amount of time.
See, that's not my rank for that mission. That's bullshit. Did you see that?
Yeah, I mean, and plus kill count disappointing. It was 3 enemies.
Yeah.
3 enemies. If you gave him more enemies to kill, you probably would have killed him.
Exactly. Mistral has this weird interaction with her particular... I forgot the terminology for it. Gosh dang it. Metal Gears, UGs. They call them UGs because they're not atomic. That's the difference between Metal Gear and UGs.
What, Metal Gears are atomic?
They're atomically driven.
Because they're...
That's
I guess technically, generally on some nuclear drive assault module is already taken.
Probably. Wait.
It is taken. Gundam.
Aha, yes. And you'd know all about the
Gundam C
Gundam.
more specifically. Which I've never actually watched it, to be fair. I only know that one scene. I just I'm more into Gundam 00, Gundam, especially G Gundam.
I think I prefer the super deformed Gundams, but that's just me.
Well, SD was pretty funny. I will give it that.
And remember, I've said this like a million times. I'm not into the drama that a lot of anime brings. But then some of my favorite animes are like, I can't even remember. Paranoia Agent. That's a great example.
The more the merrier, no?
FLCL. They're all about the drama and craziness.
Yeah, but, you know, animes that are about the drama of everyday life are kind of, you know, a bit over the top for me, like Prince of Tennis.
You will be joining him on the next mission.
It's funny that you mentioned Prince of Tennis because it just makes me think of Death Note.
We're bringing freedom here if it kills us.
You know what part I'm talking about, right?
I've never watched Death Note, I just watched clips of it, but I'm guessing there was a tennis part, like...
Light and L have this super serious tennis match, and they both basically figure out that they're the person that they're trying to fight through. Just watch the anime yourself. Don't let me explain it.
I have a lot of stuff that I need to get back to watching. Highest on my list of priorities is Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V.
Speaking of watching things, have you seen my Pokemon Gold LP yet?
Oh yes, yes I have. I believe I actually commented on one of the episodes already.
I'll have to go back and check for that comment, because that's been, I've enjoyed the editing process for that. It takes hours upon hours to do one episode, but...
For this simulation,
yes.
we have recreated the mission
I
area
remember the
in
days when I spent that
Head
long
to the target
editing
on
my,
your map.
or longer editing my episodes of Pokemon Trading Card Game.
Yeah, I'm pretty much taking a leaf out of your book with that, and just playing as... I basically recorded half of the whole thing ahead of time, so I'm right before the Elite Four, and then I just sit there with the footage and, okay, how many battles were in this 20-minute segment? Let's cut those out. Unless they're a boss. Not a boss.
Yeah, that's what Chucky Conroy did with his Pokemon Let's Plays. He just, you know, he just either skipped or edited out any battles that were not required.
Yeah.
As in if you would be required to walk into the enemy's line of sight, you know, and just level grinding off screen.
But I have enjoyed also recording the EVs that you get, because nobody does that in a Pokemon LP, but everyone knows about the existence of effort values. So it's kind of a new spin on a very, very old, I don't know how old Pokemon LPs are, but I imagine they're not new at all.
I can imagine that they've been around since the start of Let's Playing.
It's just easy.
A lot. Yeah, it's easy, but a lot of people who are in the more professional area don't really do them because of the sheer fact that it's hard to Let's Play RPGs and make them all that interesting.
It's hard to make anything interesting, from my experience. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Oh crap, I didn't save my playthrough, so I'm missing 30% life. And
oh, so you're playing without any of your upgrades again?
Yep. Well, I didn't have any attack upgrades or anything, so it was literally just stat upgrades. Okay, I really need to... Yeah, there we go. Let's just get hurt some more. There we go. It's okay. Ooh. I went about this one all wrong.
Vision mailed.
Those guys are basically just a rip-off of the final boss. You'll find that a lot of UGs are basically just... They have a counterpart cyborg. Oh, predatory instincts. Would you look at that? I just got an achievement. I wonder what that was for.
Probably for overall getting a certain number of hunt kills.
That's what they call it when he's not visible. I wonder if I'm gonna pull this one off. Really? How dumb was that guy?
Yeah, you should have seen your tail.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
There's-
you'd think he would.
there's also the fact that when I walk on the ground, it digs up pieces of concrete. You would hear that. Like, you can't hear that right now, but you would hear that. That would be...
You have to consider this is the fact that this is a simulation, and that it's thusly, of course, supposed to follow the same type of video game logic stuff.
It's true. Okay, good. Now, if that guy could just turn around, which he's not going to, I'm gonna have to get a quick kill on him. That's what I meant to do last time when I was trying to kill this guy. And now the thing to do is get the hell out of here.
Because they'll just rush you.
Yep. Let's see here. Sweet. So now I've just got that other guy to worry about. Let's take a look with our supervision.
Ultra vision.
Ultra, super. Oh, really? You wouldn't give me that. He's gonna turn around. Yep. I need to keep an eye on him as I move here. Nope. Okay. This is really important because these are so hard to fight. There we go. Ah, much better. I feel so happy about my life right now. And it's so automatic to do that. It's kind of sad. Like,
Well, I guess it's made to satisfy the people who were just not satisfied with Metal Gear Rising since they played the original Metal Gear Solid games and those were more stealth-based, but no. They had to make an action game out of this stuff. Then again, they went to Platinum Games for a reason, because they make good action games.
this did
You
turn
know,
out to be a good action game. I was surprised when I first played it, and I couldn't continue to play it because of my old computer. I was like, oh man, I really, really need to play this game, and then I had to forget about it for several months. It was bad.
Yeah, it's kind of like how people are... Well, not really kind of like it, but people are raging over... Because they really like Bayonetta, and Bayonetta 2 was made exclusively for the Wii U, and... Well, there's a lot of
I
backlash
suppose
from
that is that.
a lot of it's from
Now for
people
your
who are
next mission.
disappointed that it's on quote-unquote inferior hardware, or...
I'd like to see
And-
people prove that, like, just line up the stats of the systems, and
Well, thing is, they have torn apart the Wii U and found that it has a 3-core processor, but it's still able to output 1080p graphics. The reason it's able to do that is because of the fact that the processors handle instructions much more efficiently than your ordinary computer processor.
makes sense.
And yet they still... And they're still gonna try and whine, and essentially the guy that at Platinum that was in charge of Bayonetta 2 was telling the fans, hey, we'll start putting Bayonetta 2 on other consoles if Nintendo authorizes it. So it's basically as likely as getting Mario and Zelda onto Xbox 360 or PS3 because...
Nintendo would never
the-
do that.
Yeah, and plus, the game wouldn't even be around if Nintendo hadn't funded it, because Sega didn't have the money to fund it, no one else funded it, so Nintendo funded it. And that's why it's a Wii U exclusive.
That makes sense. And it's funny about the Wii U, they're not taking into account that the pad, the new controller
gamepad?
thing- yeah, the gamepad, that actually has all kinds of electronics and stuff in it too. It's probably nowhere near as good as the Wii U, but it's probably better than the current 3DS.
Yeah, maybe the Wii U is better than the current 3DS, but they just released a new hardware version of it in Japan.
Did they?
Yeah, with better processor capabilities, more RAM, and a bunch of other cool stuff. They added essentially a C-stick above the face buttons for it, and of course they're making the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL, but the XL actually has, well, not the regular new 3DS actually has changeable faceplates.
Changeable faceplates. I'm trying to think of why that would be important. Well, I guess then you don't have to buy a whole new system for a different color.
Yes, exactly.
That's not bad. But then those faceplates are going to get damaged. Like, you drop it and the faceplate's going to take the damage.
Yeah, but it's not the literal outside of the shell. It's just a faceplate.
That's true. But what I'm saying is you drop it, that breaks, you don't have another one, you don't have your nice, neat faceplate, fancy faceplate.
Yeah, but they're not that expensive. My only downside is I'm probably going to go for an XL because, you know, bigger screens.
Oh, what? I didn't get an S rank on this? What am I missing? Oh, I'm so mad.
Not bad. I will give you your next set of orders when you reach your objective.
And apparently this new 3DS is also going to allow faster internet speeds as well, faster upload and download of stuff.
Interesting.
Which is going to be pretty huge.
Yeah,
but
it is.
And also but the main concern people are having with this is because of the higher specs, there's going to be games that are going to be exclusive to this new 3DS.
Mm-hmm. And that always happens. I think that's part of making new
Well,
systems.
it happened with the DSi, but there was nothing much that they did with it except for games that only had the camera. And DSiWare, of course, which later was playable on the 3DS, but they've already announced a big-ticket title that's going to be exclusive for this new hardware, due to the new graphics capabilities. Have you ever heard of Xenoblade Chronicles?
Yes, I have.
They're actually making a port for this new 3DS.
And this is hilarious. We're just having, you know, normal conversations while I'm just killing stuff dead.
Red Spray does it all the time.
Let's see here. There's that guy and that guy. Alright. You were saying something about the internet, and no one really talks about this, but I have a serious complaint about our current internet system. Why is it that it's not perfect yet? You're making it faster, but yet it's not perfect yet. I don't understand, like, connection problems. For example, what's a good example? We're talking about Nintendo, so let's talk about Mario Kart 8. I'm actually watching quite a few people play that as a group, and they notice there's this huge issue with connectivity and lag, and it's just, I don't understand why in a modern era we feel like the internet's perfect when it's not.
Thing is, you know, a lot of times, you know, they don't really have control because they're getting a hold of the whole server thing. And keep in mind, Nintendo's still offering the internet for free, while Sony and Microsoft, they're making you pay for it. And most of that, what you're paying for it, is profit for them. Of course, some of it does go to maintaining their servers and network just to keep the gameplay fast, but you know, I was able to play, of course, with a bit of lag, but I was able to play with my crappy internet. I was able to play someone with crappy Irish internet. So,
well, that's saying something. I mean, aside from the dropout problems, which one person like drops out every recording or every episode, so that happens a lot. What I did notice is it tried to keep people connected, but I'm going to go to another topic now, Destiny. I've seen some people playing that as a co-op, and there's no lag with that. Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's because they're paying for internet connection as well, but it's just...
Well, this is kind of an issue that's been coming up, but essentially what's happened in recent history is Verizon has pretty much bribed the FCC or some court to strike down the current
net neutrality.
rules. Net neutrality. And of course people are trying to get it put back in, but essentially what this means, net neutrality getting cut, is the sheer fact that now internet service providers can have people who can pay extra for a better internet connection, more bandwidth, etc.
And the thing is, it's been happening all along. But then you have companies like my internet provider, which is Charter. I have 60 megs up and like 10 down or something stupid like that. Not even 10 down, but yeah, the up is great. Or no, it's the opposite of what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. Like, we're not even paying for that service, and yet they're giving us 60 down, 5 up. And that's Go ahead.
Then again, Charter Optimum, they're one expensive company to get internet from.
Yeah, I think we're paying $30 as part of a bundle just for the internet service that I think it's 30 megabits upload, megabits, excuse me. Stefan would correct me on that.
Yeah, and that's. But the thing.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Thing is, you know, that's another reason to oppose the whole net neutrality thing. And plus, you know, another thing about the internet is, in order for those kinds of speeds to reach you, you know, they have to actually have the internet. There's two or three different kinds of internet. There's the backbone, which is composed of fiber optic stuff, which is the highest speed available. Then branching off of that, you have your copper wire networks of decreasing levels, and it's kind of like a spider web, with the ones closest to the backbone getting fastest coverage. So, me being in Montana, they don't have any backbone near here, so.
Oh, I have the same problem. Like, my nearest, the hub for Charter is halfway downstate from me. So, like, I'm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and the internet hub is, like, really far away. I'm surprised that I have the download speed that I do. Gosh dang it. I'm having a hard time with this parkour. Can you tell?
Well, still, it's pretty good for, like, your second time playing through this.
Yeah. First world problems, I know.
Then maybe you should have practiced by playing some Okami.
Never played Okami.
That's really good. By the way, like I said, Hideki, one of the guys that worked on, in fact, the guy that worked on Okami, Hideki Kamiya, also went on to make to work for. In fact, he was one of the founding guys for Platinum Games, which helped make this game. He also Kamiya also helped make Beautiful Joe, so.
That's why you know about him.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
And Wonderful 101, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 0.
I'm tempted to kill that guy. Do you see I have the action to kill him there? But I'm not
Yeah,
going
but
to.
then you would jump it right into the viewpoint of other people. Oh, and you're supposed to catch those to collect these cubes?
No, what those are, they're holograms. They're battle point holograms. Wow. Wow. No. 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 This just went terribly wrong. I quit. I'm out of here. You can't follow me up here.
Oh, they can, it looks like.
Yeah, but they gotta see where I'm going. And if they can't see where I went, we're pretty much good to go here.
Well, let's hope they don't remain on the blocks now, because if they remain on the blocks,
They
as
didn't.
soon as you start...
They
They'll
went
just
back
go
to their previous positions, it looks like.
Well, that's why they call it an action game.
Well, that's one thing I liked about this game, is that basically the story feels like a movie. It's very appreciable in that fact. So it is pretty much an action movie crammed into a video game setting.
And unlike one of those movie adaptation games, it's actually good.
Yep. That's fine. Dodged it.
Dodged it.
I was able to get an attack in before that, too.
See, this is getting better and easier. Well, maybe not easier, but certainly.
Yep,
Dodged it.
I gotta wait for the last possible second. It's gotta be hitting the ground when I dodge.
Yeah, you have better grasp on the timing now. Nerves of steel!
I dodged into it. Did you? I should get an achievement for that. Oh!
You're owning him!
I am like some kind of pissed off. He's going up for it again.
Aha!
Even dodging when I don't have to. That's how safe I'm starting to play this.
Aha! It's chainsaw versus rocket chainsaw axe, and chainsaw is winning.
Look at it go. Like this. Whoa. That should have hit me. I wasn't off the ground.
That was an arrow miss right there.
I was not off the ground until after he had swung past me. Your Kaiten Giri not.
Hail you. Awesome. Are you gonna do this without? Well,
I've already taken some damage.
oh yeah, it's because you
I had to heal once.
But after that heal, you are just wrecking him.
What? It had to happen. I had to take some damage at some point because it's virtually assured now that I'm going to beat him, even though he did that.
Yeah, heal, heal. Seriously, don't risk it.
Oh, nice. I gotta give him props for that, because I was past him, and he somehow managed. I love how I was in the middle of attacking, and I still managed to dodge that.
Air dodge, yeah.
Oh, here he goes again.
Victory is yours? Think again.
Ooh, I need a heal so
Oh,
bad.
no, 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 no.
Don't say anything yet, Bladewolf. Just calm down. Oh, he's going up for it again. Now I'm just showing off. I will acknowledge that as pure show off.
No, that's probably skill. Most people are able to do the oh crap, crap.
Oh, he's going for it again.
Dodged. You were going. See, I told you. I told you you could get this.
Oh, he's going for it again.
You have got him angry.
Oh, time to heal. Time to heal.
Definitely. Do not risk it. You are this close to the actual.
Now I'm risking it. He's just freaking out and doing the same swing attack over and over again. I feel like he's preparing to do something else. What? Okay.
You dodged it. Calm down.
It's kind of hard.
Oh, he's gonna spin. Quit telling us what you're gonna do. Yeah, see, should be going into quick time mode very soon because you're doing barely any damage to him. Up.
No, I'm gonna lose this. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I wanted to do that.
Yeah, you wanted to just slash off that molester hand ages ago.
I did. They don't even let you do it.
Chainsaw! Chainsaw!
I removed his head.
Just so you know, the hunt kill for this, involving you sneaking up around him, is Bladewolf will jump onto the roof of the thing, then he will whip his chainsaw tail down into the cockpit and go into his chest with the thing.
All this.
That's why it's so satisfying, if you can pull it off.
Goddamn mutt.
You should never underestimate dogs. Oh no!
Yeah.
This is where he figures out how to say his quips. Oh.
Yes! Yes!
I am almost free. You piece of shit. What about the freedom of this whole country? Freedom cannot be forced on others. It must be earned for oneself.
That's correct.
Mangy.
Yep.
Goddamn son of a...
Yeah, blow up some more. It's okay.
Yeah. Self-destruct sequence.
Almost.
Mistral, what are you doing? Oh.
What have you done?
Why, I have activated your range inhibitor, of course.
You deceived me.
Such a mighty intellect indeed.
Yeah, but if that didn't happen, then of course he wouldn't have met Raiden.
That's the part they're omitting from this.
Shake.
That's pretty cruel.
And also, remember, you remember that he kind of had a problem with shaking Raiden's hand? That's where this comes. This is where that comes from.
But he had no problem shaking a little girl's hand.
Well, yeah, because the little girl wasn't a cyborg. I'm guessing that's the reason, because Raiden's a cyborg, Mistral's a cyborg, but the little girl wasn't a cyborg, so...
That's probably why.
Why?
You see only logic and reason. You would never understand.
Yeah, it's all about your love. Whatever, Mistral. Yes, I have friends and they're playing games. I'm sorry.
Wow.
This is the upgraded version.
Been through so much.
Yeah.
I like this version.
Yep. That's
Yeah, I do too. Sure lost the chainsaw, but, you know, he gets those cool knives on the backs of his legs. Well, he probably still has those.
He freed me.
But, yeah, the mouth is definitely awesome looking.
He has witnessed the dark side of human nature. But still, he continues.
And this is your first time seeing this, isn't it?
Yep.
yeah.
This is part of the epilogue, I assume. Well, it's, I believe it's the epilogue for his story, but I don't think they show it in the main story.
No, they don't. This discussion never happens in the main ending. But wait, if that's the end of the I expected more. I am surprised.
You said it yourself. Yeah, sure. I assumed that you looked up how long it was, but
I thought there was 2 missions left after this.
no, that's the only boss. That's the only stage of the DLC.
That's alright. Now I've got this all done, and oh cool, look at that. So the next one of these that I'm going to do, I'm going to have Stefan along for the Jetstream Sam story, and I hope you guys have enjoyed
I will say this. I think you might be very... There's some reused material in this.
Well,
But
they
in the
reused
Sam one.
several levels just
Yeah,
for
but-
Bladewolf, so...
But for Sam's, you might be a bit more miffed at what they reused. I won't spoil it because you asked me not to, but trust me. They reused something that you had trouble with in the main storyline, LP.
Give me another hint so I can get pissed off at it before we're done with this particular part.
Okay. It's at the end of the game for the main story. It's a certain battle.
Oh, right. They're gonna reuse Excelsius.
Not Excelsius itself.
Oh, Armstrong.
Yep.
That's okay. You know, that's fine because Sam's sword is actually stronger than even the upgraded version of Raiden's. So I'm kind of doing that thing where you're kind of shrugging, but it's balancing out more instead. So it's not as big deal as it used to be for me. But that's still going to be interesting, and I hope you guys tune in for that. Thank you very much for joining me again.
Yeah, but you
Silvermoon.
probably should Phase on Madness that out so you don't spoil it too much for your viewers.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll make sure to file transfer you that Phase on Madness voice clip.
And we got this done all in one sitting. That's another nice thing about what we've done here today. I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah,
No wonder why that boss was so hard.
it was the only boss in the DLC.
And really, the DLC was just for that little bit of interaction
Extra
between
storyline.
Sunny and Bladewolf at the end there. But I
And
don't
to
mind.
show Bladewolf's backstory and a bit more of Mistral.
This explains why he knew about freedom when Raiden destroyed him. It was a little confusing at first, like an AI that knows about freedom? Well, he had to kill for his ideals, which is what Raiden had done. So even though he's an AI, he's as much like a human as an AI can get.
Yep.
And that makes his character even cooler.
Yeah, I just, that's one of the reasons why I just respect Bladewolf so much and want him to come back in future Metal Gear games, because, quite frankly, that was a pretty good idea Kojima had with that character.
Yeah. The line was blurred already by the fact that humans could be cyborgs, but this blurs the line the other way. Now it's hard to tell if humans are cyborgs or if cyborgs can be human. Really,
Or even UGs.
Exactly. The line is so blurred that I think man and machine are one now. I mean, look at what we're doing now. You live in Montana and I live here in Michigan, and we're able to do stuff like this. I mean, I'm attached to my
Yeah,
computer.
that's nothing. I've done stuff with Jay Shadow, and he's from Greece, so...
The line between man and human is blurred, and that's part of what this game is
The
about.
line between man and human has
Excuse
been blurred.
me, man and machine. I just fought a boss for an hour straight. You've got to give me some slack.
Yes. That can really drag on. I'm sorry. I can relate. Yeah, if in the LP that shall not be named.
Well, I think that just about does it. Thank you again for joining me, Silvermoon. It was a blast. You definitely made it possible for me to finish this.
Yeah. Sometimes all you need is a good amount of encouragement, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I guess that wraps it up for Bladewolf story mode, and I will see you along with Stefan for Jetstream Sam's story mode. I'm pretty excited about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you later.
Bye.
How long? 2 hours and 10